Hey everybody, and welcome back to No Man's Land and our farm build series. It is midday, October. Mario, Waylon, what is up? Our countdown timer's down. I forgot to start something up. Restarted the system last night, and yeah, she's not quite ready to go. Let me see if I can't get that fired up real quick. Also, get this going. I think it's nice and start. Darren, what is up? Rabbit Rob Payton, how are you doing today? Alright, so we got that rocking and rolling. We'll get that rolling. And we'll get our countdown started, although it will be off by a little bit. There, it'll be off, but at least we'll have a general idea of what's going on. We also need to do a little tree trimming around here. That's one reason why I wanted to mow this up here. I've got the tree mulcher. I'm going to figure out which trees I need to get rid of, and then we're going to come through and we're going to repaint and get rid of all these bushes, so we have a nice, pretty field of grass. I think our silage is ready. Let's see if we can't move some of that over to our TMR mixer today. We've got hay in the hay dryer. We need to move that over to the TMR mixer. Also, doing my normal kind of map things out. This guy, you are totally in the way. Adios, amigos. Arjo, what is up with the thumbs down? AT Gaming, I don't know what you mean, name in the orange. Still looks orange to me. Oh, of course. Of course. Let's just leave that in the way. There we go. Alright, now we know what we're mowing. Yeah, that's someone tagging you. Direct message, if you will. We know what trees we need to cut out. All the trees inside the mowed area are now going to vanish like magic. My magical tree deleter. Later, tree. It's been nice knowing you. Wouldn't want to be you. That is for sure. How is everybody's Saturday going so far? We're getting snow, 6 to 10 inches between now and tomorrow morning. Well, Darren, next time, try to leave it out of chat. It is Sunday. Did I say Saturday? It is Sunday for some of you. It's Monday for others. It shouldn't be Saturday for anybody anymore. I had a busy Saturday, so maybe subconsciously I was wanting it to be Saturday, so the weekend would be longer. There we go. Oh, yeah, it's still in the teens here, so it doesn't look like it's going to get... It might get into 30s by tomorrow morning. They were saying we might get some ice, but I think maybe it's going to be an all-snow event, which is fine by me. I'll just bring out the snowblower in the morning and make quick work of it. Peyton, welcome back. Alright, we are about ready to go into the real deal. Remember, our timer is off because I didn't have it started. I restarted my system last night. I am in Virginia. Virginia. What's the temperature in Kentucky? That one didn't go very good. Oh, you're right on the fringe. That's not a good place to be. Hey everybody, and welcome back to No Man's Land. And now that the pre-show is over, we are ready to rock and roll. We've got plenty of action going on today. I'm going to try to finish getting the cornfield that we started last time ready. I want to finish up the prep work up here on our big grass plateau. Clearing trees, mowing it, and doing something with these bushes. Let's do a little wireframe mode so we can see where our stumpy stumps are. No snow in Scotland. It's frickin' chicken. Well, that's interesting. How is everybody doing today? Darren, welcome. How is it up north? Has it started yet? Has the weather started for you? I think it started here maybe around 10:30-ish. City came through with a truck, made one little pass, and where they were, it's covered. I don't think it did any good. Great tree deleter. Oh, it's just a little bit warmer than we are, actually. When I checked, it was like 16. Anime, thank you for the sub. Here, and I think we might have a couple. Further down. Should be just about done. Yeah, I see 3 more. More trees. Over on the other field, I already cleared those out. Are you talking about the one over here? Right, there was one around here somewhere. Right, yeah, back here. Good on ya, Juddy. Good on ya. One of the best features of Farm Sim 22 right here. That is deleting trees. I am not a fan of forestry at all. I did plenty of that in 17 to tide me over for a very long time. Sure, it makes a lot of money, but you know what? I'd rather just get rid of the trees and then not have to worry about it. So I get rid of the ones that are in the way. And the new mulchers in FS22 that, well, as you can see, devour trees. Make everything a lot easier. I like to go into wireframe mode just to be able to see the stumps easier, and you know, when you got grass going on here. Robert, what is up? Free of trees. We can go return this. Finish our mowing. And I need to also reconfigure all my vehicles to allow for headland management. I added that earlier, then I completely forgot how it worked. I was like, why can't I get the options? Oh wait, I need to reconfigure stuff. Trying to think. Does he have it in here? I don't even know where it is. I guess I'll go back to the farm and do it. That's the desk. Ah, okay. Well, we're going now. I know, No Man's Land seems like so many maps ago. Did I not put? I thought there was a workshop in here. Now, I don't even remember putting a workshop down. Trying to remember. I thought I put a workshop down. I thought that's what this was. I thought this had a workshop trigger in it. Guess I was mistaken, now wasn't I? There, we'll fix that problem. Oh, you know what? I do have the triggers hidden. Oh, where's my mind at today? I do have the triggers hidden. Because I took a screenshot. And I wanted to hide all the triggers. Oh. My mind is going nowheres today. Thank you very much. Honeysickle, thank you very much. Well, now we have 2 workshop triggers on the way. Oh. Look. Interactive markers off. Hey, look, there it is. There's that wrench. Oh, well. Sometimes you play stupid and other times you literally are. See how much fun it is when you're live. Speaking of that. This video is brought to you by CBW Farms, LLC. Thank you for being a farm baron. So now, oh, we don't have it on this one. I have to reconfigure this one too. Pretty good chance I'll run out of fuel before mowing. Pretty good chance. Oops, wrong button. Wrong. I am just doing all sorts of things wrong today. I think it's a little bit too late, Jetty. I think I noticed. But I might forget. You never know. I just might forget. Well, glad to have you new to the channel, Honeysuckle. We are live and in charge. We'll be also live tomorrow night, or tonight. Oh my God. What? Oh, you... Today is not seemingly working out for me, is it? Brent, I really like these mowers. These are the Cooker Kong Glide mowers. They came in the 1.2 update. They are part of the free content update that was 1.2. They have the widest mowing width available, 12 meters, and they allow you to windrow or do a wide spread or any combination thereof. Bill, what is up? Not sure why Streamlabs isn't giving me my notifications, but okay. Welcome to the channel, Auntie Sue. I only ever use automatic, so it worked when I was driving around, and I use automatic. So I assume running it down the street. Bill, I don't look at pre-release maps, so no. That way, when I look at the map first time, I won't have anyone else's preconceptions about the map. Solid! Well, good evening to you too, sir. Welcome to the stream. Alright, Peyton. Or Patton. Catch you later. Happy Sunday to you too, Brent. We established it is Sunday. I was saying it was Saturday earlier. Gross oversight on my behalf. Yeah, I mean, I don't expect it to drop, honestly, I would not be surprised if we didn't see it in the mod hub until February. Because there are 1,100 mods pending testing. It's not going to Giants yet. And I don't know if he has had a map that has ever gotten through the process the first time. So, oops. Oh, I folded it. So I suspect it's going to get kicked back a few times, right? Just based on how his 19 maps had went. And at that rate, you know, I don't think it's going to be until February. Did it go to Giants for testing yet? Or does he mean hopes to have it out this week as an out to Giants? So, yeah, I think they said that they have a 6-day backlog, right? 6-day backlog on 1,100 mods. That seems a little optimistic on how many they're going to get through, I think. But, you know, let's say they do get through 1,100 mods in 6 days. If it's not been submitted, and let's say it gets submitted tomorrow, well, it's 6 days, so it won't get looked at until the 24th, which would be, you know, next Monday. Then, and then if it has to go back and forth, then, you know, we're close to February at that point, right? The blue lines are guidance steering. It is a PC mod that helps you drive straight and helps you with respect to lane management. So, as Jody said, you can get that mod over at for me, it helps me so I can pay attention to you guys more and not have to worry about driving all over the place. Yeah, so if it's not been sent to them yet, let's say he sends it to them on Monday, and there's a 6-day wait from in the whole queue, then they probably won't look at it until the following Monday at the earliest. And then if it gets approved right away, then it would be out in 2 weeks. But if it gets kicked back and there's some back and forth, then it could be early February again. Does not turn at the end of the lane, no. You've got to do your own turning. So yeah, you'll see the center line will go white when I turn it off, and then it will go green again when it's re-engaged. Yeah, if I wanted to, I could easily skip a lane. We didn't mess it up too much. I gotta go down there and I'm not too worried about the little bits down there on the turn. We've already mowed that over there. We gotta collect. Our wheat field has started to grow. That looks nice. Yeah, overall everything is working out pretty good. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be, gosh, who knows, right? There's probably going to be 5 or 6 people doing early release content videos on that thing, right? First looks, people doing, you know, gameplay on it. At that point, you know, if it's more than a week or two, I think people they're like, I'm done with it already. That's the risk, right? If it's out for a lot of people or too many people to do content creation on, do general players kind of lose interest? Like I've already seen it. There's nothing for me to experience because it's been demonstrated. Yeah, Nuke the Farmer, we are doing a little experiment. We're seeing if we can get done without running out of gas. This we got left. I don't know. Are we going to be able to do it? Might have to run down and get some gas. I think I'm also going to put down a new root crop storage building I found for our sugar beet field up here. You wrap a bale, use bale wrapper. So if you don't have a round baler that already has a wrapper built in, there are several that have bale wrappers built in. Then you'll need to use a bale wrapper and drive up to the bale and you'll pick it up and wrap it. Well, I'm glad you like that. Solid. Doing you a good solid by streaming in 1440p. Hopefully it looks nice. I guess I'm gonna have to go get fuel or you guys are gonna have a panic attack. I don't want y'all to, you know, break out on me. Scooter's Workbench, happy Sunday to you too. Oh, Greg, I can do even better than that. I'll just put fuel in it. Magically. Wave my hand. Snap my fingers, and it's got gas. All right, Brent. Have fun. That is a long and slow process. We're not snowed in. We're just not going anywhere. But yes, we are getting the white stuff falling down. They say 6 to 10 inches tonight, or by morning. Looks like we may be going to avoid the ice queen. If the temperatures stay low enough, we won't have to worry about the ice. That'll be perfectly fine with me. I'll just get up in the morning, go down the shed, get my snowblower out, and well, let it do the work. Yeah, we'll reconfigure this with headland management. And we'll do that, use that. I doubt we'll be going to the office tomorrow. There we go. We made it. We made it. Tragedy averted. Headland management is going to it's going to turn off our mowers, raise them up, and all that fun jazz. Robert over at Stevie's Facebook. There was a link in the new and noteworthy mod review that it did. Oh, wait. There we go. Didn't really plan for coming through here with large things, but okay. Oh, it just teared down our front mower. We hit the right buttons. Headland mode. Let's go here. Let's map a Bhutan. Headland mode. It's down here somewhere. Headland mode. Try to see what this does. That was interesting. See if this button does what I think it should do. Oh, it worked. Okay. We're gonna make this a little less annoying. I don't like the ridge marker. We'll turn that off. Okay. best is. There's so many. And to be honest, I forget. I don't have a list in my head of all the new features. Right? You just kind of forget, right? Oh, Miss California, welcome. How are you doing today? So let's do it in cab this time. Yeah, I mean that's a little slow, isn't it? At least it's not soul-piercing beeping. Look, twinsies! Twinsies! I mean, you know, seasonal cycles is nice. The new build mode is nice, right? All of the new placeable stuff. There's lots of new graphical features that ultimately are going to make things perform a whole lot better for players. Look at that awesome sauce. The fact that tree mulchers auto delete trees, right? There we go. Alright, that is gonna do us. The Legion. The KR Legion. The Cry Legion. How are you supposed to pronounce that? Okay. That's good enough for me. We extended this road around this field to get to our cornfield. Put a little access area up here to the grass area that we just cut in. And I think I'm going to put down 1 or 2. Maybe 2, just because I think it looks nice. I'm going to be doing a video on this one. I'll be releasing a video on this structure tomorrow. I hope it fits in here. I think we can put 2 in here, 1 there. Or did we put it like that? Oh yeah, I think I'll put it like that. That looks good. Flatten that out. And then dirt. Bring the road around there. Just like that. And you know, because why not? Why not? There. What's that? That's going to be a storage for sugar beets. Farming, what is up? Welcome. Yes, it is map-based. So the painting textures are map-based. So depending on the map you're on, you may or may not have the same ground painting textures as another map. Where is it? Unlocked. Okay, it's already locked. Good. That means I can actually back this up. Because we don't have a steering axle trying to completely mess us up. Go. can't because I disconnected my hydraulics. Oh, there we go. So 671,000 liters. Painting. Yeah, so this is no man's land, right? So we got granite, rock, gravel, dry grass, forest ground, dirt, concrete, asphalt, and animal mud. The plants are also map specific. Like, I think there's less plants on the French map. I think somebody would maybe, move stuff out of the way. What is up? Is that mix? Oh, good. We got silage additive in here. Go. Now we are collecting, we're cheating a little bit. We're cheating a little bit. Don't tell anybody. Because I'm collecting the grass, but I'm really collecting it to put in a grass dryer. But I'm using silage additive, so I am getting a little bonus. Oops. Oops. Oh, don't mind me. I'm installing some software. I realized my sound effects weren't working because I needed to launch an application that now wants to be updated. There we go. Now my sound effects work. What? The painting texture? No, I don't think it's a bug. It's just... it's map specific. That way map authors can choose what textures they want to include. They can include, all kinds of textures, or they can just include the base textures that came with whatever map they built their map off of. You can kind of then tell because the French map and the American map have different textures, and quite possibly Erlengrot does too. So if you remember which textures go with which maps, ultimately you can kind of figure out which base map the map author used in order to make their creation based on the ground textures that are included. Greg, welcome to the channel. Everybody give Greg a big old round of applause. Thank you for being a farm baron. How far did he drive? I mean, I think it's only supposed to give you a couple % difference. And if he was doing chaff, did he have the silage additive in the forage harvester or in the trailer? How do you turn on? I don't know which. What's Sirine? What? I don't know what that is. I'm not following your question. Well, thank you, Greg. Now I just updated the credits, the ending credits last night. Typically I only update those once or twice a month. So the next update will be the start of February. I don't know. I haven't tested it. I don't test things. Testing is not my thing. I know what it's supposed to do. If it doesn't do what it's supposed to do, I don't bother validating that it actually does what it's supposed to do. Get out of my way, dog. Oh, siren. There aren't any sirens in the game. There's a horn. That's O. So O, if you're on PC, is the horn. Hay. I'm going to put hay in the in our cow areas shortly. Wicked Wolf Gaming, thank you for becoming a farm baron. Big old round of applause for Wicked Wolf Gaming. I was looking earlier, and for some reason, I never fed these Angus. Don't know why, I never fed them. Or maybe I did and I let them run out of food. I don't know. Make the turn. No, I'm not gonna make it. So tomorrow I've got another really cool mod review coming out tomorrow on another building pack. It's got some really cool cow barns in it. One of them is a custom barn that also has a feeding robot. So keep an eye out for that. I think that's going to come out around noon tomorrow. Hide my crimes. What was my crimes? I mean, one feature that I like is how the fill here for the cows kind of fills in as you drive along. I don't know what my crimes were. Get out of my way, dog. All right, now let's go get some more. Oh, okay, yeah. Where the pins didn't quite line up. Shrubbery. That's right. Shrubbery is the great concealer of all. Martin, we are interacting here, you and me, back and forth. Welcome to the stream. And sorry, but I'm gonna pick on you a little bit because you know what? It's funny. It's a funny. Where is it? Uh-oh. Hold on. Something happened. I can't pick on you quite yet. Now I can. Hold on. Yeah, back to the stream. Martin! Yes, this is a live stream. Now we can chat back and forth. And I can even put funny comments up on the screen. I know, right? The dog. I might have to send him off to training school. Man, I tell you, I don't know, maybe. Screaming while you're building out a farm, that's stressful. Right? You almost need to know exactly what you want to do and where you want to do it. Because when you're indecisive, it's like, how much time is going by? Am I looking like I'm a complete fool? Right? Like, just make up your mind, would you? But I think it went pretty good. I don't not like how it turned out. We did have to completely redo a whole section because the silage bunkers wouldn't line up. Headlights on. So yeah, I'd like to know what your all thoughts are on this root crop storage. I think it's a pretty cool looking building. The way it's set up. You dump your sugar beets or potatoes there, and you get them out the other side. Holds 500,000 liters. That'll be coming out tomorrow at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. my time. I need to hire somebody to clean up my farm. I got stuff everywhere. But now that everybody's been fed, glad to see you guys over here eating. We can concentrate on stuffing our grass dryer. And then we will fill this with hay and put it into our mixer, our TMR mixer. So we're gonna run out of grass. Oh man. What we need to do. We're gonna run out of storage on our grass dryer. I'm gonna have to go and ted all of this and make it into hay, the old-fashioned way. Oh well. We'll do that in November. Next month, right? I like that animation there, coming into the trailer. Oh, look, that's interesting. It's all. What was it? Shift, page up, no. stage up. There we go. There. It is now locked on the width of our mowers. We're running 1 day months. 1 day months. So yeah, our grass dryer is 90%. I bet you that's 120,000. And then I bet you that's 60,000. So I want to put about 32,000 in here, and then I'm gonna have to go grab a tedder. Yeah, 1 day months is what it was going to be at the very start, right, way back in FarmCon, and then people were raised to fit because it was going to basically be the equivalent of 3-day seasons, 1 day months. Now, the series that we're doing over on Elm Creek, we're going to be live streaming that tonight. That is 4-day months. So that is the equivalent of a 12-day season. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is, after I unload this, so let's go back. We're going to fill this up. The reason we're going to fill this up is because we're going to sleep after I unload this, and then in the morning we'll have plenty of room. The white line is guidance steering. Right there, that is guidance steering. Allows you to lock on a heading and basically drive straight. So, for example, hopefully this is going to line up. Yeah. So we set this when we mowed the field. And now I can use it when picking up grass, because the heading is the same. And then I don't have to worry about steering. I can just keep a straight line. Pay attention to you guys. Yeah, I mean, we're going to see the grass is going to grow between now and tomorrow to the point where it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the tail, but it'll work. Indeed, a pro gamer move. Yeah, that it's perfect for you mow, and then you can windrow, right? You keep the working width of your windrower, and then when you come through with the baler, you can just use that and lock right on in on your heading. That would, I mean, from the OCD side of me, I would like it to rot too, because then little bits that I leave lying around aren't there forever. Leap a cow in a single bound. Dak, you don't want graze. You don't want. We don't want grazing. We do not want grazing in Farm Sim 22. That will completely bork things up with how these cows work. Right? I mean, think about it. Grazing would auto fill grass to 100%. And if that was full to 100%, you couldn't feed anything else. You're done. Because if I fill hay to 100%, I can't add any mixed rations until it feeds it down. So we in no way want grazing. Unless it also changes how the fill levels work. Until that changes, we don't want grazing. That would not be desirable. Our mixer's full, which is fine because we have a hayloft. Now we can store some in. So yeah, I mean, like if Realismus is getting the band back together for a reunion tour, so to speak, for a third run at a seasons mod for FS22, I wouldn't expect it until summer. I mean, to some degree, they have a basis to work from, unlike 17 and 19 where they built it from scratch, right? But if you think about when we got seasons in FS17, if you go back that far, we got seasons at the Giants mod contest, which was June or July of 2017. So basically midsummer the year after the game came out. For seasons in FS19, we got it not for the mod contest because the mod contest had to be original mod. and Seasons at that point would not have been original because it existed in 17. But it came out around the mod contest, which again would have been summer the following year the game was released. So holding to that, if they were to get the band back together, I wouldn't expect to see anything possible until mid this year. That would be a guess. I have no idea if they're getting the band back together or not. I remember back, I was doing so when Seasons first came out in FS17, I was involved in a Seasons gameplay challenge. We were doing 3-day seasons, 3 years of gameplay, and we had to do it at 15 times speed. It was something silly. And basically at the end of 3 years, whoever earned the most money was going to win the contest. And I was bailing in the middle of the night because I was going to make all my money on silage bales. That's how I was going to win. I was going to win on silage bales. And I did win, by the way. But it was more like a win by default because everyone else gave up. But at any rate, I was mowing, and it went to midnight, and literally before my eyes, all the grass vanished off the field. Because in 17, if grass stayed on the field overnight, it vanished. Or one layer went away. And you could literally watch the grass just vanish in front of your eyes. They changed that in 19 when they went to grass drying concept. So when they went to grass drying, obviously it has to sit overnight. So grass gets to stay around for a little bit longer. But that was literally, I was live streaming it because you had to live stream the contest to basically show that you weren't cheating in any way. Everybody could watch everybody else's streams, and the grass just poof went away, and you're like, what just happened? Martin, thank you very much for subscribing. I was in the middle of the story. But at any rate, let's give everybody a big old round of applause for Martin. Okay, I think we're gonna have to ted the rest of this grass. Because I do want to get that field plowed up. Take all of it. Oh. Just barely now. It's okay. There we go. Oh, we're not picked up. Do have headland mode on this one, so got some wool we can take to our spinnery. That rocking and rolling. Probably be working from home tomorrow, off and on. So the offices have already announced that they're closed. So I don't need to work in a full day. So I'll probably be able to I've got a couple things I want to do. Earlier today, I thought about another video idea. So I'll probably be able to work on that video tomorrow, or a pair of videos tomorrow for a Tuesday release. And then, of course, whatever comes out, mods tomorrow that look interesting enough, I'll be able to jump on those a little bit sooner. I want to leave that over there since the grass doesn't actually vanish. I'm just going to leave that. It'll be an object of opportunity. We'll pick it up when we get to it. Yeah, the hay bob. We won't have snow banks. I've got a snowblower. It's all good. It won't take long at all to get dug out. Indeed, a new vehicle and new settings. Wish there was. It'd be nice if there was like global settings, right? You could set certain settings to be global and other settings to be tractor specific. Well, Chetty, I get it. I understand fully both points, and thinking about it, we have seasons light, right? And I think we have seasons light because it would be a bit more accommodating to the average Joe. So I think the way they looked at it was, how can we implement the features of seasons in such a way that it is easily accepted by the masses? And one way to do that would be to emulate the visual aspects of seasons, emulate the crop growth, but maybe, you know, make some sacrifices in other places. It does leave the more hardcore season fan left out in the weather, right? Because they are, you know, missing features that they somewhat expected. But maybe we will see someone step up and add grass drying as an add-on. I don't think we don't want grazing, in my opinion, until we get that whole food trough thing fixed, because we don't want grass being put in 100%, and then it's going to prohibit us from adding anything else. So then our cows are going to be always stuck at 40%. Frankie, thank you for the sub. Big old round of applause to Frankie. Yeah, maybe Scooter, it just came down to time frame, right? Maybe it just came down to, this is the list of things we want to implement, and this is the time frame we have to implement, and realistically, the two aren't going to match. Just like with every project, every project with any company, there's more things you want to do than you ultimately have time to do. So you have to figure out what's the happy medium. "17 times. You have grass, and you have semi-dry grass, and you have semi-dry grass. Then you have mostly dry grass, and then after you ted it another time, then you have really dry grass. And then if you ted it again, you basically have a tinderbox." Mervin, what is up? Ah, good point, Juddy. Good point. That would work also, wouldn't it? So here I didn't have my width set right on guidance steering. It might be. You never know. It might be. You know, precision farming does allow you to add a lot of other things, right, that maybe didn't get added initially. It could be a little sly way of, we'll just slap that into precision farming. Big E Farming, thank you very much, sir, for the super chat. Real round of applause for Big E Farming. Thank you very, very much. Fold it up. Then we will get that picked up for the sheeps and the hayloft. Seem all that dirty. I'll just blow this off too while we're at it. Get in there, get the stubborn dirt off. Shouldn't need to ted anymore. I wouldn't think that we could mow in December. I should have added the giant Squadro from GTX. Right? Then we could have really gotten it done. patches of weeds out there. You must have missed with the weeder. I think compaction will be too. Oh, glad you like it, Captain Kiwi. Yeah, there's lots of different genres from stream beats to fit just about any interest level, right? Then this will give the hay dryer some time to work itself down also. What did you all think of the AKA winery? Air quotes there, big giant air quotes. What did y'all think of the winery that was oops, what is that doing now? Hold on. Hold on, go away. There we go. That's what I wanted to turn on. I was a little upset. I thought it was going to be a real winery. And then I finally got around to testing it. And then it's like, oh, it just does grape juice. Well, then why'd you call it a winery? Right? If it makes grape juice, then it's not a winery. If you're gonna call it a winery, then go to the effort of making a whole new fill type. xCloud, I just picked whatever I want. So I decided that this series I was just gonna do a bunch of Fendt tractors. And then at that point, just pick a tractor that's horsepower matches or exceeds what you want it to be doing. So we have 3 tractors on this farm. I got a small, low horsepower tractor like this one that we can use for raking and tedding and general farm work because it also has front loader arms. And then we have a mid-sized tractor that can be used for medium jobs. Then we have a larger tractor that we can use for more larger scale jobs like field work and the whatnot. I know, right? Then don't call it a winery if it makes grape juice. I know, I'm living large on this series, right? 3 tractors. What am I gonna do with myself? I think we got 3. Oh, we got, oh, this one doesn't count. We got 4. I forgot about that one. The Steyr doesn't count. I didn't get rid of the starting equipment yet. I saw one that makes, yeah, I didn't bother with it because I didn't know where it really came from. But yeah, I saw you can make oats. And then I saw there was like a honey and barley mix. And then there was like a strawberry and barley mix. I'm like, what? But I didn't really know where it came from. And I didn't want to have, you know, unprotected mod relations. So I just left it be by the side of the road. And I'm sure somebody else will pick it up and have good times with it. Yeah, I like the building. I think the building's nice. I think it fits well if you're doing a European-based gameplay. It'd have been nice if it was more aptly named. I get it. Maybe Europeans don't drink grape juice. Like, you know, real grape juice. That's not a code word for something else. Yeah, us Puritans here in America, we can actually buy grape juice, unfermented grape juice. And we actually feed it to our children. Although we usually cut it with water. We watered it down because, whew, it's super sweet without it. We could call it a cheerleader beer factory. I saw today a fish farm, a fishery to grow fish, but it was well, it had problems. The log was less than clean. It was also a potato chip factory. Had the same log problem, so yeah. Until it's nice and pretty, it doesn't exist. This will work out just great. We're making mounds of hay. Oh, that's a good one. That is not apple juice. That's when you just spit it out, right? Like, holy cow, what did I just put in my mouth? Captain Kiwi, I won't know until I see it. Until I basically lay hands on it or lay eyes on it on my own system, I won't know if it interests me enough. I mean, one thing, I have no time to do anything other than what we're doing. I was going to make No Man's Land a recorded series. I don't have time. I have no time. Yesterday, I spent all day yesterday doing, what, 2 map videos, and I got maybe 6 or so new and noteworthies done. And by the end of that, I was done. Today, I really didn't get much done in the morning. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to have much time to do a recorded series for a while. Being back in the office, that's a good 12-15 hours a day away from the house. And then need to get the family dinner. We need to turn this there. Lock steering axle. We need to come in from the other way. Sneak it in. That's why we're only live streaming Farm Sim like 2 days a week now. Because if I live streamed it more, I wouldn't have any time to do any other content. There we go. All right. Just park this here. Lock steering axle is indeed a mod. Did I not do them? I may not have done a video on that one. But you can get it over at, hold on, here. That's where you get the lock steering axle. And quite frankly, it makes backing things up a heck of a lot easier. Yeah, at best, I'll have about 4 hours a day in the evening to do something. But, you know, if a map drops, well, there's my evening right there. Right, so whatever I was going to do is now change of plans because a map dropped and that needs to have a video done on it. And we have set out Mondays to be Mondays are convoy night, so Monday night is kind of out of the question. Friday night is Forza night now, so Friday nights are out of the question. So I leave Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for kind of content creation. Sundays have turned into kind of streaming days, which are fine. So yeah, I mean, if we did this full time, right? If I got up in the morning and all I did was farm sim content and this was my job, one, it would be scary as all hell. Because then your entire revenue is based on other people's desires of watching your stuff, right? You become a self-employed, so you got to pay your own medical taxes, medical bills. But yeah, then there would be a bit more flexibility in being able to do stuff. But not saying that it's not possible. Right now, it's just not probable. Oh, it's not too long of a commute. It's just about 40 minutes each way. But I will, you know, let's say leave the house at 7:30 in the morning. I gotta drop the kid off at school. I'll get to work a little bit after 8:15, because the earliest you can drop the kid off is 7:30. Then you have a 30 to 35 minute drive in, so you're never going to be on time. And then I'll usually be home by 5 p.m., so 10 hours, right? 10 hours. And then dinner, so by the time you then get home, get dinner made, then you are looking at 6:30 or so, right? And then you get all that cleaned up, then it's 7 o'clock. And then if you're going to be streaming at 8 o'clock, then there's about an hour to get everything set up. If we stream 8 to 10 p.m., try to be back in bed by 11, and then get up at 6:30 and start it all over again. So we've got hay. We top these guys off. And then we will put it in our hayloft. Look at our grass dryer. You know, that's 120,000. Hay's full at 60,000. We're not going to put any more in there until we get straw to be able to start pumping that out. Monday morning in New Zealand. How are you doing? Right? How is the work week? Glad to keep your day busy. We'll be back in 4 hours on Elm Creek. So you're going to occupy your afternoon, Monday afternoon too. would argue if you're not full-time streaming, if you also have a full-time job, you're part-time streaming. But yeah, if you are doing Twitch or YouTube full-time, meaning you do not have another job, then you're self-employed, so you've got to deal with your paying your taxes, federal and state taxes, keeping track of that, estimated taxes, health insurance, benefits. You don't have benefits. You basically have to find your own health insurance plan, pay all that. And if you are adulting, then you've got a house payment. Likely you have multiple car payments. Multiple other people who are counting on your income for a keeping your roof over your head and keeping the house warm and well fed. So yeah, very stressful when suddenly all of that depends on how eager people are to watch your stuff, and to think on how fickle people are to flip. Right? Oh, that doesn't interest me anymore. Now I'm over here. Once we get this collected, then we can start carving this field up. And then get that cultivator really out of the way. Yeah, so I mean, even when Farm Sim 22 came out, I took a couple weeks off. Well, I took the week that Farm Sim came out off, and basically I worked full time on creating content. So that was probably about 12, 14 hours a day from that Monday through Sunday. And then I went back to work. And then I did the same when we had our holiday break. Watch out, dog. How much do we have? Here it is. A little over 100,000 stored up in there. That is stubble tillage. See, I'm just using a disc arrow to do the field creation with the allow create fields cultivator create fields mod. So I outlined a field with that, and that's what we're going to fill it in with. There we go. That works. So we got a bit less done than I was hoping we would get done, but at any rate, I will strive to get this field filled in and limed up for the next time we bring this map back together. I will be streaming in 4 hours over on Elm Creek, doing our little corner of paradise playthrough. That's where we are doing 4-day months. I think we are heading into autumn. I'll be trying to hopefully score a nice sunflower harvest contract. Or I might be silly and buy that field. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. And until next time, happy farming.